Hi and welcome to my channel. So the UK has now officially opened applications for free nursing courses. So this is a course for anybody that wants to become a registered qualified nurse in the UK. So with this course, you're going to work and study at the same time, and your employer is going to pay your tuition fees. So this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss. If you've been looking forward to becoming a nurse and all of that, please do not miss this opportunity. And so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the main things that you need to know if you're applying for this, because a few days ago I shared an extensively detailed video on this channel about who is recruiting, how to apply and all of that for this opportunity, and I received hundreds and hundreds of questions, and I'm going to be addressing that in today's video. So if you're new to my channel, you're obviously welcome, and if you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button below, because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. I'm very passionate about free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK, but most importantly, career progression in the UK. Now you're in the UK, so what? How can you progress so that you're not stuck doing working as a carer or whatever it is that you're doing for the rest of your life? Because the objective coming to this country is to work less, earn a lot of money, and get to retire early. And so, like I say, leave a comment in the comment section below. By the way, where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? Because if you need any tailored guidance, one-to-one support, you want to put in your application, you want to make sure that you are the first person that applies for this opportunity, look, I need that commitment from you. You've got to be committed. You've got to make sure that you apply. So we're going to be addressing all of this obviously in today's video. And if you need to contact me, by the way, privately, because I know YouTube is very good for generic information, because I've got no idea who is watching now. But if you need one-to-one tailored guidance, if you check the comment section below, you're going to see my contact details as my WhatsApp number as well as my email address. You can contact me directly. Like I said, there's a very limited time to apply for this, and you need to make sure that your application is absolutely spot on. You're also going to see my newsletter. It's completely free. The link is in the comment section. Like I said, when you join, I send you updates directly to your inbox so you're not reliant on the YouTube algorithm. So what is the first thing that you need to know about this opportunity? One of the questions everybody was asking was, what is the age restriction? The good news is there is no age restriction with this. In fact, the older you are, the more experiences you're bringing, which is absolutely amazing. If you're young, you're still 18, you're 19, it's absolutely fine as well. So there is no age restriction and anybody can apply. So if you're somebody who has been concerned about your age, whether you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, look, the average age for a student nurse in the UK is in the 40s and 50s. In fact, when I was studying, we had a lady who graduated from the course at the age of 62. And let me tell you, she's still working today. So it is absolutely crucial. One thing that I'm going to say is that today, we have a live session all about this opportunity so that we can hear about your specific circumstances. How can you apply as an individual? What qualifications do you have? What are you struggling with, and all of that? So we're going to start at 8:30 p.m. UK time tonight. That live session is today to go through the vacancies, what are they looking for, and just tailor that information to your circumstances. You've got to register to be able to attend the session. Many of you have already registered, so I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. I've sent out reminders, to your emails about, the time and all of that, how to join. I'm also going to send, more reminders throughout today to make sure that you know how to attend that live session. So if you're not sure how to attend, you need to contact me ASAP. I'm available the whole of today to make sure that you know how to join the live session, because from 8:30 p.m. we're going to start, and if you're not able to join at that time, it's going to be difficult for me to leave the session to come and start telling you this is how you join, this is what you do. So please contact me. I'm available all day just to make sure everyone knows how to join the session, and we're going to go through all the nitty-gritty about this particular opportunity, but tailored to your specific circumstances. So no age restriction. And by the way, what's your personal circumstance at the moment? Are you currently in the UK? Are you out of the UK? Are you a nurse already? Are you still planning to get into nursing? Are you a carer? Are you thinking, oh my goodness, how do I go for this and all of that? And this leads us beautifully to the next point, which is experience. What experience do you need to be able to apply for this opportunity? You're going to be pleased to hear that whether you've got experience or not, you can apply, because this is for people that want to get into nursing. And this reminds me about something. I also got lots of messages from many of you saying, Melvis, how did you progress into being an advanced nurse practitioner? Because if you're new here and we don't know each other, I'm going to take 30 seconds, just 30 seconds, to talk about my own journey, because I think so many people like to hear that, so that you can know how to structure your own journey as well. So I started my own UK journey, obviously, as a carer. So when I started my carer job, I had no experience, I had no qualifications, I had just done my A levels, so I had never worked before. Working as a carer was my first ever job. So when I got that job, while I was working as a carer, I completed a diploma in health and social care, because I'm somebody who is very keen on career progression, professional development. So when I completed that, I then wanted to progress into nursing. So I did a Bachelor of Science in adult nursing. So that's general nursing. So I studied in the UK, obviously, and I paid tuition fees. I paid £30,000 to become a nurse in the UK. That's how much it cost me. At the time, nursing was free. Nobody was paying tuition fees, but I had to pay £30,000. And so after that, obviously, I got a job as a nurse. I was working, I was progressing into senior nursing jobs. And then I decided that I wanted to study even further. So I went back to university, but this time it was paid by my employer, because I had learned, I had more experience, more exposure. So my employer paid for me to work, and I was working for them and I was studying. So they paid my tuition fees. I went to a very prestigious UK university and I did a mentorship course in nursing. So that was master's. It was for 1 year. And once I completed that, obviously, I then went on to even more senior nursing jobs, leadership positions within the NHS. And so, obviously, this master's, I didn't pay anything because I did it as an apprenticeship. And I'm keen to stress on the fact that I was on visa sponsorship when I had this opportunity. So if you are on visa sponsorship, you can go for these opportunities because they are considered as career progression rather than public funds. I know so many people get concerned. Please do not leave yourself behind from opportunities that you can actually have. There are loads of different employers. There are loads of people that have experience, knowledge about this. So just put yourself forward. After that, while I was working as a senior nurse, obviously within the NHS, I wanted to progress even further, obviously. So I went on to do a 3-year master's in advanced clinical practice. So again, this was paid for by my employer. I was paid a lot of money to be able to study this course. And this is why I share these opportunities with you. To progress in the UK, there are opportunities, but they take effort. And the thing is, many of us don't have patience. I know that, because you're going to watch this video now, you're going to get very excited. But once this video is over, you're going to do nothing about this opportunity. That's very annoying, because I want you to leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement this, because I want that when this course is starting, this particular nursing course is starting, there should be at least half of the people that have watched this video should be part of that cohort. You should be seated there as a successful candidate because you saw this video. There are people that are spending thousands to study in the UK. People are paying £17,000, £15,000, £20,000 for courses that they know that will not give them any job. They're still going to finish the course, come and work as a carer, or worse still, have to be deported back home or become illegal immigrants in the UK. But there are opportunities that you're going to need to take your time, because you cannot pay your way into this. These are legit opportunities that are for people that are committed. And if you don't have that commitment, this is the time where you should. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this, because I need that accountability and I need at least half of you watching this video right now to be part of this cohort. So in a nutshell, that has been my own UK journey. So I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most clinical, the most senior clinical nursing job that there is in the profession. And that's something that I'm still progressing in my own career. I'm still looking for the next best steps. But because of this opportunity, look, I'm not going to be working for quite a while, because I want to dedicate my time to support as many people as possible to get through this, because you're not going to be paying tuition fees. That is a massive, massive opportunity. There are parents that are looking for opportunities for kids, that are looking for such opportunities. There are people that are intelligent, that are committed, but they don't have money to pay for the traditional nursing courses. And this opportunity is really what you need. And that is why I'm passionate about all of this. If you also know somebody that can benefit from this, please do share with them. Encourage them to apply. Push them to put in that application, because the application window is going to be closing very soon. It is very, very limited, as you can appreciate. So in terms of the numbers, how many people are they looking for? So for this particular one, they need 600 people. So if you watched till this moment, I want you to drop a comment in the comment section and say 600 people. That will let me know that you've watched the video till this time. And if you've got any questions that you're asking me, I know you've watched till now and I know exactly who is committed to this call. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say 600 people. So the next thing is, so obviously whether you've got qualifications or not, it doesn't matter, because the opportunity is to become a nurse. If you're already a nurse, for example, from overseas, can you apply for this opportunity? Or indeed, should you apply for this opportunity? What I'm going to say to this is, if you are an overseas trained nurse, is for you to sit down and assess your situation. You know, how far are you with the process? Because this is kind of like a shortcut, you know, into nursing in the UK, you know, for somebody who is really committed in his commitment. But it's going to make sure that you're not going through verification, you're not going through ALT, OET, because you're going to get automatic registration with the NMC upon successful completion of this course. That is something that is massive, which means for anybody or everybody that is going to be selected from the 600 people, once you apply for the job, you know, you go through the process and you're successful, the university will send your details directly to the NMC and you're going to get your NMC PIN number. So you don't need to go through any other process because you've studied in the UK. That's the advantage. If you've got no qualifications or no experience, that's fine. You know, you can still apply. Just that you need to make sure that your application is absolutely spot on. And like I said, I don't know if I've said this, if you're a member of my private coaching program, which if you don't know about it, if you check the description box below or the about section of this channel, you're going to see information about it. It's only for the top 1% of people. Obviously, it's not for everybody. It's not for the masses. It's not for people who don't want to do any work. Look, no. So if you're one of those people keen on career progression, you're ready to put in the work, you don't just want to talk the talk, you want to actually, you know, put into action the things that you're wanting to achieve, then that's for you. So when you're a member, obviously, we make sure that you know exactly what's needed, go through your experience, your qualifications, you know, that tailored guidance. And if you need a supporting information, then we can go through all of that to make sure that, you know, it is absolutely spot on. Like I said, my details are in the comment section. If you are keen to just know what is in this for you, is it appropriate for you, is it good for you, feel free to contact me, because my WhatsApp number and email address are in the pinned comment, you know, at the bottom of this video, so you can just check that out at your earliest convenience. And I'm also going to link up the original video that I did, part 1 of this video. I'm going to link up somewhere here at the end of this video so that you can watch that if you're looking at, you know, all the other information that isn't covered in this video. If you've also got any questions as I'm going along, please drop that in the comment section below. But better still, if you've registered to attend today's live session, please, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. But if you can't attend the session because you're working or an emergency happens, as long as you've registered, you're going to have access to the recording immediately after the session is over. So we start at 8:30 p.m. UK time. There's no end time because we're going to take as long as we need. As long as there's somebody who doesn't understand anything, we're going to be there until you understand. But at the end of the session, the recording will be available for everybody that has registered. Whether you attended the session or not, you will have access to the full recording so you can go through at your convenience. You can also send your application to me so that I can go through to make sure that it meets all the standards that we're going to discuss tonight and all of that. You know, like I say, I'm not working. I've taken the time to make sure that I'm dedicating my time to this process to make sure that at least half of the people that are needed are coming from here. So at least 300 people, that's what I'm expecting. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I'll be part of the 300. Leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I'll be part of the 300, because words are very powerful. Words are powerful. And so the next thing is visa sponsorship. That's another aspect that so many people are concerned about. When it comes to visa sponsorship, Melvis, if I'm on visa sponsorship, I'm overseas and all of these, I'm on a dependent visa, can I apply for these opportunities? Let me tell you something. You must never look at an opportunity in the UK and count yourself out yourself, which means whatever the case, you always need to apply. Your role, your duty is to apply for that opportunity, because you don't want to be the person that disqualifies yourself. I learned this the hard way. And I'm going to tell you that when I studied nursing in the UK, international students were not allowed to study nursing in the UK. It's not like now where there are so many international students. When I studied, international students were not allowed in the UK. I applied to so many universities. I was obviously rejected because they said no, you have to be British or you have to have indefinite leave to remain. I didn't have any of that. But eventually, with my persistence, I found a university that accepted me despite the fact that international students were not allowed. And this taught me a lesson, and this said to me, if I'm in the UK, any opportunity that I want, I'll go for. And that is also what has helped me to progress so fast, so quickly in my UK career. Because when I'm applying for a job, they will say you need to have 5 years of senior nursing experience, at least as a matron, as this, as this. Look, I just ignore all of that. I put in my application. I make sure that I'm talking about why I'm the best candidate. Why? Despite the fact that I may only have 1 year of experience, why am I better than somebody who's got 20 years of experience? That's what has led me this far in my journey, because the UK employers, at the end of the day, they're looking for the best candidate. Whether you need visa sponsorship, whether you're male, whether you're female, whether you're black, you're green, you're white, no one cares. They're looking for competence. They are looking for people that are competent. I know many of us always complain about discrimination and different things. There are aspects of that, but competence is going to take you far. It doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't matter about your ethnicity. And that's why you need to make sure that you are absolutely spot on when it comes to competence and confidence. So again, that's a whole video for another time. And by the way, if you're enjoying this content, I want you to hit the like button below, because it lets me know that you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. So if you're watching this video, all I'm saying is, if you're not sure about the opportunity, should you apply, should you not, the default option is apply, because you're going to lose nothing if you apply. Imagine once you're successful and you're being paid to work and study to become a nurse. I mean, that's a massive opportunity. That's something that if I had, I would not have spent 30,000. And I don't regret, by the way, spending the £30,000, because I've had a very, very amazing journey. I have maximized that money. I have made loads more, because I was able to do that nursing. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm saying that there are opportunities now that you can use, such as this, without paying any tuition fees, and that you must take these opportunities. So again, when it comes to the pay, you're going to be paid obviously by your employer. They're going to pay your tuition fees. This is very important. And normally, if you're an international student, like I said, the average that people are paying is about £17,000 for these courses. So imagine having to save all of that money. Like, this is a massive thing. One thing also about visa sponsorship, which is one thing that people may be concerned about, is, do you get a work visa or a student visa? These are all opportunities that come with a work visa, because you're actually working. It's not a student visa. That's the difference. When you apply through the traditional routes, you're going to have a student visa. But with this particular opportunity, it's got to be a work visa, not a student visa. And that's a massive advantage again. But let me tell you, it's going to take your time. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take persistence for you to apply. And I know that that's where the challenge is with my people, because you're going to watch this video, you're going to get very excited. You say, oh my God, Melvis, I like this. I want to become a nurse. That's been my dream. And as you get out of YouTube, that's the end. Please, you need to apply for this opportunity. If you've got other questions, obviously, we're going to go through this tonight, in a lot of detail about your personal circumstances as well. How can you apply? What courses have you got? What qualifications have you got? How do you position yourself? What about the supporting information, the application process, and all of that? I'm going to link up this video right here to give you more information about part 1 of this video regarding who is recruiting and all of that. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I watched this video till the end, because you'll make me know that when you're asking any questions, I know that you listen to everything that I talked about. Because if you come on here and then you're like, hey, 1 minute, what's she going on about? And then you come and ask the questions that I have already covered in this video, I'm going to say to you, that's exactly what this video is about. And please, you can check that out. So thank you very much for your time. I'm looking forward to seeing you during our live session tonight. And I'm looking forward to you being part of the 600 people for this opportunity. And please do share this with your loved ones. I absolutely appreciate your time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Make sure you know how to join the live session tonight, because once the session starts, it's going to be difficult for me to kind of go through queries and all of that. I'm also available all day today, free, and I'm available to make sure that I'm supporting everybody who has challenges accessing the live session. You need to make sure you know how to join before the session actually starts, and that's 8:30 p.m. UK time today. The recording will be available immediately after the live session if you register but can't attend because of whatever reason. So check this out here.